I need to I need to get this recording going because it's not often that I get 6 magical minutes with the two founders of OPWP. Oh, and now we have another person joining us. So we're going to get 6 minutes with the two founders of OPWP and Miss Amy Mead, the next MC joining in. Good to see you, Amy. How was your, oh, we're recording, but you can share how your last hour was. We'd love to hear.
It was good. I am actually preparing for tonight after I'm teaching a class, and then afterwards I have prepared a little release ceremony. So releasing things in my life that no longer serve me and welcoming things that do.
Mm.
I'm excited.
Wow, cool. Okay, so I am going to let my dog in, but I would love to hear if just hearing about that release ceremony, right? Has anybody else done a recent release ceremony? Or what do you want to know about release ceremonies? And I'm listening.
Yeah.
Suze.
How do you decide, since we're in the decide hour, how do you decide what you are releasing, and then what happens after the release ceremony?
So last month in our membership was all about manifesting. And one of the things we talked about was releasing the things in your life that no longer serve you to make space for things that, you know, do. And, you know, I had made a note that maybe I'd want to do a release ceremony at some point. And I felt like I could think of, you know, a few things that I wanted to release. But I hadn't really thought much about it. And then I was just on the phone with one of my coaching friends, and we were talking, and, you know, I was just sort of talking about this flurry of like activity with like work and all the stuff I'm doing. And I made a comment that was like, well, you know, and she said something about, you know, my work and just, so what is it going to take? And I was like, I think it's a mindset shift. And she asked what I meant by that. And I said, sorry, my Alexa's being weird. And I said, well, like, I can't not have a real job, or my ex will have something to say about it and I'll hear it from the boys. And like, that's one of the things that I need to release. So she said, well, what is your real job? So I was like, that's a great question. So, I don't know what she's doing tonight. Sorry. She has a mind of her own. So I decided, okay, well, let's do this whole release thing. And I decided I have all these colored candles that sometimes I light for different reasons. So I picked out, there's like 8 or 9 colored candles, and each one has a different meaning when you light it. So I have those ready to go. And then I have the corresponding paper with the colors. And I wrote either something I'm releasing or something I'm welcoming. So my plan is to light the candles and light a little fire, and then read these and then light them with the corresponding colored candle and put them in the fire and see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, I love that. I love that. Good for you. I've only done, well, I should say I've done 2 release ceremonies. One was when I was in the Grand Canyon, And that was a forgiveness release. So somebody that you needed to forgive or yourself, right? And that was really powerful. And the other one I've done is with through the teen mental health group that I'm with. We did one thing that you wanted to leave, after you released it through their discussion in their teen groups. So I think it's something that is really powerful. And becoming, I also did one at my Reflect and Reset journaling retreat. And that was really kind of fun. Like, and people really appreciated that, along with the other activities there. So they're very powerful. And I love that you've prepared for it. Like you're really sitting with, these are the things that I really do need to let go of. And you're giving yourself some time to like even just adapt and think about, you know, that's part of the process, is accepting that you do need to release them.
Mhm.
So yeah, I love that. Wow. Okay. Very powerful. Thanks for sharing that, Amy, and giving us a great topic for our mastermind.